spread.
And a Utah man who previously tested positive for coronavirus has been released from a Japanese hospital. He's getting ready to come home.
Now, his wife is still in quarantine at an Air Force base in California. Fox 13's Elle Thomas spoke to her today. She continues our team coverage tonight.
Yeah, hey, Kelly and Max. You could say she's just a little bit excited. Not only did she find out her husband is coming home, but so is she. Turns out quarantine was no picnic, but she did get through it with just a little bit of positivity.
Shaking with an envelope in hand.
I'm negative.
This is the face of someone who just tested negative for coronavirus.
Well, babe, the happy day is here. I am free to go.
And this is the face of her husband, who just did the same. For Tooele residents Melanie and John, the last 3 weeks have been a blur of COVID-19.
It was an experience that we will never forget.
From being quarantined on a cruise ship, John started his journey with a positive diagnosis and a Japanese hospital. All the while, Melanie started hers on a cargo plane en route to an Air Force base in California. With another 2 weeks to go.
Are we for sure going to be quarantined for 14 days? Is there?
Yes.
I didn't like that answer.
So, how is life in quarantine?
This is my place. It's beautiful.
This is her COVID quarantine crib.
Got an entire living room, full bath, another bedroom.
It comes complete with delivery service,
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
a drink table,
All kinds of soft drinks and tea.
and regular temperature checks.
I get these micro kill wipes, and I wipe down the front of the door.
Okay, it's not the Ritz, but if you ask Melanie,
I am just taking this all in. This is so beautiful.
it's the mindset that matters.
I think what really got me through was gratitude. You know, when we'd have kind of a down point, it was like, you know what, look what we have.
People here have been nothing but stellar.
Now from hospital food to comfort food, her husband is finally going home.
Woohoo! I'm coming home.
And come Monday,
We're going home.
so will she.
I love you. I'm just glad he's going to be on American soil. I am glad we're going home to Utah.
The two have decided to self-quarantine for a month just to be safe. They still aren't sure who is paying for all this, though. So far, they had to pay a small amount when John left the hospital. But when it comes to covering the cost of the U.S. quarantine, they've heard a lot of different things. Most recently, that the government would front the bill. Live in studio, Elle Thomas, Fox 13 News, Utah.